you an injection with a real needle in a real arm for pain that's in an arm that's not there. After the Vietnam War, I worked a lot with Vietnam vets on post-stress syndrome. I mean, I had some of them that had lampshades on their head with a broom in the middle of the night going from garden to garden. I had one guy that would lock himself in the bathroom and drive knives through the door, screaming in the middle of the night, and he wasn't qualified to go to the Veterans Hospital. I can't imagine what you had to do, but when he went there and said, I'm reliving Vietnam, I'm back in the jungles, it's bombs going off, and they said, well, I'm sorry, we're full. You'll have to go home. But if you could come back in 3 months, we may have a bed for you. Some things just don't wait. And to me, treating phantom limb pain with drugs is not the right approach. What you need to use is a hallucinated deal with hallucinated drugs. See, I used to give people placebos. That was empty gelatin capsules. And the AMA said that that was not good because I was practicing medicine. And I wasn't really. I was practicing voodoo. Because I didn't have real medicine in them. I had voodoo medicine in them. And when I said that to this doctor who was trying to chide me and say, you shouldn't be doing this. You're taking away people's pain without a medical license. How dare you? And I said, yes, but I'm not taking away real pain. I'm taking away imaginary pain. And I have a big imagination. I have enough that I can imagine no pain. And then I said, do you see my point? And I said, oh, by the way, what was your name? Because, you see, the old handshake interrupt, the one that I developed. Would you come here for a minute? You don't need to mic her. Just come here, ma'am. I just wanted to show this to you. That as I evolve things, just stand in front of the chair, though, okay? Just in case. That when I developed the handshake interrupt, what I realized is that if you interrupt a single pattern of behavior and continue it somewhere, it's much better than if you just leave it hanging. So I took Milton's handshake interrupt and I changed it to this. So I just said, look at your hand. Notice the changing focus of your eyes as you close them and drop deep into a trance. That's right. Stand still, though, stiff as a board. That's right, while you relax comfortably. Because that particular handshake interrupt, one where the hand comes out, and rather than doing it, you just gently move it in front of their face and say, look, so that they begin to follow your commands. When you capture the moment, then you can do just about anything. When they say it takes hundreds of hours, I'd like to squeeze the hundreds of hours into an instance so that people can realize in a moment I'm going to reach over and I'm going to touch her on the back and she's going to have a wildly great feeling, an unexplainable sense of well-being. It's never enough, is it? Careful, dear. That's all I give on the first date. Eyes open. There you go. And you... Was that a command?
You put it like that, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah. Don't do that.
I love the way she said that. Don't do that. That's okay. I just was going to say you could go sit back down now. That only works when I do it. If he does it, then something else won't ever work again. Your God is a jealous God. Where did I read that? I read that somewhere once. Anyway, this is just an example of the kinds of things that I expect of all of you to try. Hypnosis is something that has been underdeveloped and underlooked by most people. While they were too busy torturing rats, they didn't have time to see what was possible for human beings. To me, all of it is about learning. And more importantly, learning is what it opens up the doorway to more freedom. And believe me when I tell you, freedom is absolutely everything. and love is all the rest. Thank you very much.